You'll only need a few ingredients to make these lemon bars. The lemon curd filling is extra thick and creamy and sits on an irresistible butter shortbread crust. Welcome to the Bare Pantry Show. If you're looking for authentic Belizean recipes, then you're in the right place. My name is Barbara and this is Cooking Made Simple. This recipe calls for a lot of egg yolks, 8 to be exact. So I'm separating the whites from the yolks, and I'm using this little gadget that came as a part of one of those super slicer vegetable slicing kits. That's a lot of S's to say. So here goes one yolk, and then the white goes into this bowl. You can also separate your eggs like this. Just go from shell to shell with the yolk and let the whites fall into the bowl. Alright, but just do them one at a time before dumping them into separate bowls, because if you mess up, you're not going to destroy your whole batch of egg whites, alright? So it's also going to use some zest. Jada doesn't really like zest, so don't tell her that this is in the recipe or in the dish, because this dish is for her. And then the lemon juice. Yes, it's coming along nicely, guys. Screenshot this so you guys can know what the ingredients are. Now let's take a look. So these 4 ingredients are for the bottom part of the bars. So this is the shortbread part. And then these ingredients right here is for the middle. Lemon juice, the egg yolks, sugar, and baking powder, butter, vanilla extract, and of course the zest, and some powdered sugar for the topping. I'm going to be using a 9x9 pan, so let me go ahead and grease it with some butter. And then I'm going to line it with a piece of parchment paper, alright? Because we want to be able to lift the whole thing out of the pan when it's done baking. So now let's begin by making the bottom part, the shortbread. Let's add all the ingredients. And then the butter last. And the butter is softened to room temperature, and I'm going to make another video really soon to show you exactly what softened to room temperature means when it comes to butter, okay? So now I'm just crumbling the butter into the dry ingredients. You can make it into a ball first before you dump it into the pan, but it'll work like this. So just dump it in and then use the bottom of some type of bowl or cup to just press it tight. And then finish it up with your hands. Prick it with a fork all over so it can breathe. And then into the oven it goes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes. Now let's take care of the lemon curd, or the filling for the bars. Egg yolks, the sugar, the lemon juice, and then whisk. Now let me go ahead and add in my softened butter. And don't panic when you start whisking, because it's going to start separating like this, alright? It's totally fine. Put my vanilla. And then the baking powder. And lastly, the flour. So that's pretty easy to assemble, right? Just some whisking. So now let's take a look at our shortbread. It's almost done. Shut off the timer and then let's take a look. Yeah, this is pretty good. You don't want it to look too dark brown because then it's going to burn. Let me get it out, and while it's still warm, I'm going to go ahead and pour my filling on top. There's nothing hard about making the lemon bars. It just uses too many egg yolks. I actually sent Joe to the store to go buy a dozen cheap eggs because I wasn't going to use my expensive eggs to make this recipe. So now let me go ahead and stick it in the oven. It's still up to temperature at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And now we're going to set the timer for 45 minutes. 45 minutes later, take a look, guys. Let me get it out. This is one that I really wish that you guys could smell this because it really smells amazing. So remove it, put it on the wire cooling rack. And I have allowed it to cool for about 10 minutes. Now let me go ahead and cut it first. I'm going to cut it into 9 equal pieces, as equal as I can go. You can always cut them smaller, but I want to be generous today. Don't forget that these are supposed to be a treat, so don't eat them too often, okay? Now let me top it with some powdered sugar. Then pull out that first piece for you.
I hope this cake is nice.
Well, first of all, it's not cake, it's a bar. And I too hope it's nice because this is the first time I'm trying a recipe on camera. Now, if I go to different people's recipes and I put it together like a Frankenstein, I won't give credit to the recipe, but I'm going to give credit to this one because I used the lady recipe exactly the way she had it. And it's Bigger, Bolder Baker, I think is the name. Go look it up on YouTube and on Facebook. I'm going to cut it, Joe, okay? So we don't get too much.
I want the end.
Oh my goodness. He wants the end. Why?
Because it's more crispy. Put it there.
See? Why you have to get it with a fork?
Just put mine.
And then you have it with a shrimp fork.
This piece is yours, this piece is mine.
I don't want any piece. I'm really weird when it comes to lemon. I don't like lemon desserts, but I like lemon on meats. But I don't like lemon pie and stuff like that. So let's see. I like the cake. The bottom.
Alright. Not bad, folks.
That's the best you'll ever get out of Joe. Not bad, and it's alright. You're never gonna get fantastic.
It's alright.
I really like it. It's not too sour with the lemon, right?
That's good.
What about the texture, Joe, for the lemon thing?
It's
like a lemon curd. Honestly, guys, I like the bottom. I like the salt bread.
It's pretty good.
So you get 9 bars. I'm gonna wrap this. I think you're supposed to serve this cold, but this is still a little bit warm. But it's good. It's good. I really like this. Now, come back and tell me how you make yours. And I'm gonna have to go back and give this lady credit because she says if you make my recipe, come rate it. So I'm gonna go rate it. I'm gonna give her all the stars that she got there because it's really good. And I like that it came out good the first time. I can't stand trying recipes and then they bomb. Okay, Joe, slow your roll.
You know, if I go back again to taste it, I mean it's good.
Slow your roll, Diabito. Oh, by the way, you might be wondering what to do with those egg whites. Well, you can make them into an omelet, you know, for the people who are keto, egg white omelet. Would you stop like clinking that fork with your teeth? I can't take it, guys. So you can make omelets with it, but you know your girl. I'm going to make another dessert with it, all right? So I'm going to show you when you have desserts that call for just egg whites, what to make. And then what do you do with the yolk? This, right? You make lemon bars with the yolk if the recipe calls for all whites. But the next recipe that I'm going to upload is going to be for all whites. So the camera stopped just at the end just now. Plus Joe's phone was ringing. Rookie move, Joe. How did you leave your phone on? That happens a lot, you guys. So anyways, like I was saying, next video that I upload, I'm going to show you guys what to do with the egg whites, alright? Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye, folks.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know when I upload another video. Also, check out my Belize in cookbook at barepantryshow.com. Bye now.